It's obvious that the computer, along with the internet, has changed our world in ways that would have seemed impossible years ago. Everything from the way we work, the way we enjoy entertainment, the way we socially interact, and even the way we handle financial issues has been radically transformed at the hands of the computer revolution. The internet has truly shaped our lives in every feasible aspect. The most prevalent way that the computer has changed people's lives is the use of computers as a tool for accomplishing their everyday tasks at work. Not only does the computer allow you to make infinite perfect copies of any one document and allow for archiving of all documents, it also has enabled new methods of sharing and incorporating work with others who may be involved in the same project or work group. With the internet and its many different ways of communicating, there is always a way to find input on anything you are working on. The single most used aspect of computers in the workplace, however, is email. Email, for better or worse, has become the de facto method of contacting a colleague or coworker. While the benefits of email, such as threaded conversation and nearly instantaneous delivery, seem astounding, email can also be the most loathed aspect of any day's work. With its ease of use, office workers are more and more becoming inundated with so much email that they have to declare email bankruptcy, which is a mass deletion of all email, read or not, rendering this seemingly beneficial tool useless. Entertainment has also seen a tremendous shift in the way it is consumed in the information age, and that transformation is still in its infancy today. Digital distribution of media is slowly working its way into the mainstream as a way to consume media. What started with music is now beginning to happen with television shows and movies. Although the move from an analog distribution model to a digital one can take some time, and has seen obstacles along its way, it seems inevitable that this will be the primary method of consumption in the coming years. More and more shows are seeing a simultaneous online on-air release, and even more shows are able to be watched at the consumer's leisure shortly after their cable debuts. The computer and the internet haven't only changed the way we view music and movies, but also the way we interact with the people who we like to spend our free time with. The internet, especially right now, is truly a social revolution. More and more, the computer is becoming our primary means of communication between both friends and family. With sites like MySpace and Facebook connecting us with people we know and people we used to know, we are now able to maintain relationships that, before the internet, would have been impossible. I think the most important revolution that the internet has brought in the social scene isn't its ability to keep us connected to those we already know. It's the ability to find new people that we normally would never have the opportunity to meet and interact with. The internet has turned almost everything into a two-way conversation, providing us with limitless access to points of view and perspectives that simply didn't exist in any accessible way before. As the internet continues to evolve, it will become clear that the internet is not about who you know, it is really about who you don't know. As much as we would like to believe that we could live without the computer and avoid using it in more and more aspects of our lives, we simply cannot avoid it at this point. The computer has become a necessary tool in our lives, and it is not likely to go away anytime soon. I do not think, however, that the computer necessarily has to exist in the same format that it does today. Recently, more and more laptop manufacturers have been making a push for small form factor computers that can go with you anywhere without much hassle. While this may be a viable option, I think there is a more viable answer that has already been permeated into the mainstream consumers, and not just the bleeding edge technology enthusiasts. The portable computer that will be most important in the next few years is the cell phone. A cell phone does not just have to make calls, however. Take the iPhone as a tremendous example of the way most phones will be in the coming years. These cell phones, or more accurately pocket computers, are the ultimate convergence device for the internet of the near future. The iPhone has already paved the first steps of this particular revolution. Not only in form factor and hardware-software features, which are its main selling points, but it also has done something far more important. It has essentially created a third type of the internet. There was always a mobile version for most websites, but they were hardly usable and most likely had a small fraction of the usability of any normal web page. The iPhone created a push for developers to create the new internet, one suitable for smaller form computers and cell phones that is going to be tremendously important as all of the technology we use today converges into something that we can carry around in our pockets. I don't mean to say that the iPhone is the be-all end-all of cell phone pocket computers, but it is definitely a step in the right direction for the way our society is headed in the coming years. Convergence is necessary for this vision of the near future to go from vision to reality. There needs to be a successful marriage of the many different technologies that we as consumers use every day, and with the abilities of computers and the internet, a convergence on this scale is not only a definite possibility, but a necessity.